Here we go, another video. It is Monday, October 13th. The minerals, resources, gold, silver have been on fire. Check out UAMY, UAMY. And I'm going back to December 2024. This really started to break out. It was at 90 cents, went to two. Now, of course, I have this trend line now for a long-term move. The high line, here's the low line. Went back and forth, four, went down to two. It closes right here, the last algo movement. 7-3, you had 222, and then you get a four. I'll show you the percentage later or tell you. And then, low to high move. Here's another one. You have 8-4, 355, low to high. And this isn't that high. And then you have 9-4, 458. And then you break out to eight. So look at these moves here. Low, high, low, high. Very pretty much clean too. Low to high, low to high. And then look at the last move. 10-1, 755. Look at this. The break pretty much at 30 line, 827 takes off. Look at this go. 1987, 62% today. Absolutely unreal. When these moves happen, so you see these little moves, they're not nothing breakout. They're moving out very nicely. This is the breakout. You usually get one or two candles. It absolutely explodes. Now go back to the weekly chart. I said a move 2021, and that's about it. And get it a monthly, make it smaller. This has been around since 2010, at least on this chart. It says 129, 2010, it was 40 cents. And went up here in 2012, went to 495. So you imagine that all these years, you're talking 10, 12 years, it really did nothing. Four, it goes back to as low as like 13 cents at some point. What was the low here? Yeah, look at that. See, 20 cents. So this has been low for so long. And then here's a move in 2021 when as high as 256. So you got to put this in perspective. Someone's holding this long. Like, I don't see any splits on this. And it's been riding along doing nothing. And then you imagine like you're selling it like, we see all these moves, quantum, gold, silver. Imagine you get out like 23, 24. You just could have made up for all these years. You did nothing. It did nothing. You see a little volume here. Look at the volume now. And look at the low to high move. It's as high as it's ever been going back here. But this didn't have the volume. See up stochastics, quarterly chart. Yeah, look at the quarterly. It's at 76. It's never been here in history. So let's look at the 3 minute today. You're talking 1350, 16 goes all the way to 1987, and you go low and after hours, you keep going. It's absolutely amazing. So this has been a nothing stock forever and ever. And then it finally does something. All right, UAMY, United States Corp. Let's see here. UAMY stock surged due to 245 million defense contracts with the U.S. Department of Defense. Multi-year agreement about supplying for strategic national stockpile, boosting investor confidence in the company's role as a key domestic producer of critical mineral and rising global demand and supply chain concerns, potentially leading to expand operations and improve financial stability. So another mineral. Look at the words here. When you're looking at these press releases, see what it is. It AI, gold, silver, minerals, resources, quantum, 2.25 billion market cap, sales 26 million, insiders own 19%, institutions 24. Look at going back 10 years. This has been incredible. 4,500%, 63, 43, 498%. And I believe when I say it didn't move and look like all them years, it moved very small amounts, but 4,500%. All this has to be now performance from recently. That's why it's so green here, because it's done nothing forever. They engage in extraction, processing, sale, zeolite, silver, gold products, antimony, if I'm pronouncing that right. Uh, through segments, operations in Mexico, Mexican operations, precious metals, United States, zeolite operations. Founded in 1968, headquartered in Montana. So big extraction of, silver, zeolite, gold products, and antimony, if I'm pronouncing it, antimony. Give me the money. Give me the money. This is amazing. Imagine being around 1968 and this guy finally, if he's still alive, hit it big or someone did. Because look at it now. We're at 16. So market rebounds nicely. United States now it's 25 million registered direct offering. This was looking at news here. Oh, he's going to be featured on Fox Business. Maybe that passed. I don't know. It says here October 7th. Little known stock just got a huge Pentagon boost. Imagine you like working to somewhere. It's like you've seen these stories too. It's like I remember stocks years ago, and you look up like the address of these places, like some little box house, and it's like, oh, it's rewarded you the Pentagon contract $100 million. The guy's like two people working for him. It's so funny. What else here? December 30th. 10 million to produce metals. Defense contract 245 million. Here's September 23rd. See, America needs minerals and all these resources. Trump wants it big time. Gold, silver. You have all this lithium. What was the other thing it said here? Critical minerals, supply chain concerns. So anything about like critical minerals, it's very important right now. So that was the big news on this. A lot of these little companies are exploding if they have anything to do with minerals, gold, silver, mining, precious metals, anything to extract, critical resources for the supply chain of America, basically. So we'll see what this one does. At 19, go to the yearly. There's the yearly candle. It's never done this in history. It was a low in this candle. 2011, 41 to 410, 136 to 495. You can see these little spikes throughout the last 15 years, but this is the massive candle to 30,000 feet high. Look at it. It's incredible. So we'll watch this. So there it is on UAMY explodes along. That's it. Please subscribe to Mike Human Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Peace.